Hello, all of the orchid lovers that are out there. I know I have been amiss. I apologize. This is the baby. It's doing pretty well. That window looks horrible, I know. New leaves. Has not bloomed. Let's see. Red oncidium twinkle. We shall see. Oh. And maxillaria tenuifolia. Let us see. Yeah, they're going to get some watering done today, along with some feed. 'Tis the season. It has been a little crazy. We've had a lot of smoke from the fires, a lot of high heat. I'm sure if you watch Jocelyn, her channel, you could probably see fires. We've gotten smoke worse than that. Our air quality was actually worse than Beijing or China or Vietnam. So you can see that this one has given up the ghost. Yep, so I've got a little bit of a mess there. Miss Prey, let's see if we can turn her a little bit. We know how, ouch, how ornery she can be. She has just been blooming her little self and having a good time. Now, for those of you that are wondering if she's going to jump the pot, nope. She is still secured by the gauze. And believe me, when I changed that gauze after all of the horrible air and high heat, it had gotten rather brown, which really worried me. Even though we kept, you have to keep the windows closed, but someone did open the windows because they just couldn't stand the heat during an evening, and it was awful. That's what happens when your air conditioner is not here. Since we don't have air conditioning, I apologize. She, however, is still hanging in. Let's see here, turning her air roots. She's, whoops, still rocking and rolling. Something for the fungus gnats that were running around. This one, she ended. That was the end of the hurrah for the little white flowers. This one has just really been amazing. Still going. Starting to die out here. Leaf still going. And let's see, I'm going to turn this one a little bit so we can see her flower that's backwards right there. Yeah, she still going. Just amazing. All these months doing a great job. Oops, now I've done it. She gets a little ticked off at me when I move her too much. So, onward. Okie dokie. Still trying to make up their mind. But still looking good. Firm, healthy leaves. This one may, oh, come on. It says now I don't want to cooperate. Okay, don't cooperate. Maybe. Oh, goodness. And of course, the bamboo just more needs to be transplanted. Let's see, over here. These are still hanging on, little blooms. It's just so cute. The leaves are looking good. Let's see where I have to go under here. Have a look there. This one is still in the moss. Oh, this was the exotic orchid that had 2 in 1. And just cruising along. Now this one had the bulb that was dehydrated, and then it had 2 little ones, like probably much smaller than that. Well, during the smoke and the night and day of the windows being open, I can't blame it on that, but I'm going to. So there you go. It actually rotted here. The 2 days later were just like done. So it happens. And this one, still doing good, or well, I should say. Had to cut the spike back on this one. Yeah, it's been a little tricky with exposures and heat getting to be way too much. Regrowing a leaf on that side. Felt awful when that one kind of took its, well, this one's kind of flopping over, but it has a new leaf growing under it. But they're still really, really tough. So we shall see. Everybody's been through the ringer, including myself. I got sick, yay. But I'm coming out of it, thank God. Two new leaves. Nothing really going on. I know I've got a mess down there. Pardon my mess. And this one is still blooming. It has lost blooms. Oh, good. Let's see, we'll take a little moment here to sit down. In fact, it's kind of flopped over. There we go. They are just happy, happy, happy. Although I don't know why. Now, this one, I'm going to go ahead and bring you over. We're going to go into the kitchen for a moment. There we go, where we can see something. Okay, or at least I hope we can see something. Oh, of course, now the sun wants to come out. So as you can see, there's new right here. As you can see the blooms, we have a naked orchid. The stems have shed its blooms. And no, I have not cut this one back. This is the wildcat. Let's see, let me remember what it is. It's the Catatante Pacific Sunspot, Colmanra, Oncostile Wildcat. Blah. Well, that's a mouthful. Now that's something I would expect it from Roger, not me. But yeah, this is kind of interesting. I'm not quite sure what to make of that because I don't really have great experience or knowledge. I've read but some of the reading is a little lackluster. Yeah, who can say? But this one needs to be repotted. So I will do a video on that. All right, for the kids up here with the accordion leaves, yeah, they need to be repotted. They are trying to grow out of their pot. Oh, this one, Bealiara Tahoma Glacier, is, I think that the media that it's in, I don't think the drainage is right. The mixture, I should say. And I think these two need a bit more to hold more moisture in them, because I keep seeing the accordion, and yes, it still has its plant buddy, the weed, that Mike keeps threatening to pluck out, and I won't let him. You know, but on repot day, it might go bye-bye. Although I don't know. We shall see. Okay, these are the clearance valves. Uh-oh, we got one that's making a run for it. I was afraid of that. So sorry. Now this one rebloomed. Go figure. It's absolutely beautiful. This one I think actually cost me like $4.97 or something like that. I can't even remember, but off the top of my head that seems right. And when I bought it, there, you know, it was, yeah, it wasn't doing a whole lot. Now this one, bloomed out and has just been quite a wow. This one has got a tip. I apologize for all this mess. It has been a little crazy, but that's got to go this week. This one is still doing fantastic, still holding steady. This one, I'm not sure if that stake is really going to do anything, because it's looking a little yellow there. And it doesn't really matter if it does or not. I mean, I'm looking at that nice new leaf. So if that ends up doing anything, great. If it doesn't, fantastic. But this little guy just went great guns and made no apologies. It's like, oh, it's kind of like you think I'm a throwaway. Because when I bought this one, now this one was like $2 and something. They were like, oh yeah, we're just gonna throw them away. It's one of those things where you're just like, oh my God, it's a living creature. You can't just throw it away. Or, you know, they have feelings, and I just don't quite understand that. It's just not good. But these are the ones that are in bark moss. Now, this one actually has the small pebble stones in the bottom half, and then bark, which kind of keeps everything hydrated. And I mean, look at that. Just beautiful. Just love it. So beautiful. They've been very tolerant. Yeah, I realized I don't think I actually, this one is an Oncidium Shari baby who doesn't want to release. It's like, come on now. Oh, hang on. Okay, so what you're going to see in here are these really small stones with a little bit of water, just enough to keep it hydrated when it's dropped down. Now, see, now I was trying to keep this timed when the sun wasn't going to be in the way, but apparently it's going to be. So you can see the roots have really got major growth on them, and I'm ready to do the repot with all of my great inexperience, shall we say. So I will film the repots, because I don't think I've done anything like that in quite a while, and try to look inside here, see if it'll move it along. There we go. Really want to look down in there. Yeah, I actually had to cut down on some of that CalMag stuff, but you know, trial and error, figure out, and I don't mean cut down on it a lot, just a little bit. It was like the difference between just 5 drops out of a little squeezy thing made a difference in how things acted. So that will be next. I apologize for being gone so long. I don't think anybody really noticed. If you did, thank you. Glad to be back. I've got to catch up on everyone's videos, although I did watch some throughout the time. So yay! All right, everybody. Enjoy your orchids. And rejoin me for the repot. Maybe I'll try it live. We'll have to see if I can get a few key ingredients. Okay. Talk to you soon. Thank you for joining me. Bye.